Long ago, England was a land of country houses, palaces, gardens, and afternoon tea. Every real gentleman had servants, especially a butler. Just 70 years ago, there were tens of thousands of butlers in England. Now, there are only a few. So, where does one find a good butler nowadays? The Ivor Spencer International School for Butler Administrators, of course.
Good evening, sir. My name is Michael. I'm your butler.
My name is Jose.
I'm your butler.
Could I bring you some refreshments, sir?
I'm your butler.
Good evening, sir.
It's the first day of class, and the students are learning how to introduce themselves to their gentleman or lady. A proper butler must also learn to carry himself correctly.
There goes Mr. Whedon. Your champagne, my lady.
Your champagne, my lady.
No problem, sir.
Butlers? I haven't seen a butler for a long time.
70 years ago, there were an estimated 30,000 butlers. Today, there are fewer than 200. But if Ivor Spencer has anything to say about it, that's going to change.
It's a pleasure, sir. No problem, sir.
No problem, sir.
I'll fetch it immediately, sir. I'll fetch it.
Ivor Spencer wants to use his school to bring back the butler to this land of tradition.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Ivor Spencer School. We know you come from all over the world, and we appreciate you being here.
Good morning, Your Excellency.
Future butlers must learn how to use the correct titles to refer to ambassadors, kings, queens, and lords. Over the next 5 weeks, 13 international students will have 86 lessons in the art of being a butler. If they succeed, they may work for a businessman, an important leader, or even a king. But first, they have to graduate. Mr. Spencer says that some people can't even last longer than the first few days.
On every course, there are about 2 people that don't make it past the first 2 days.
This may come true for one student in the new group, David Marceau.
Good morning, the Lee residents. Practice makes perfect, so hopefully with a lot of practice I'll be just as good as any other butler out there.
I just hope I'm going to be right for the job and hope I can do it.
It's important for students to keep their hopes up and practice, practice, practice.
It's a pleasure, sir.
The word butler comes from the French word boutier, which means bottle carrier. For new butlers, this can be difficult.
No problem, sir.
No problem, sir. It's a pleasure, sir.
No problem, sir.
No problem, sir.
Your champagne, my lady.
Your champagne, my lady.
Things go better for everyone this time. It seems that all the practice is showing some results. Even David Marceau is showing improvement.
Wait.
Your champagne, my lord. It's on the floor, my lord.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
By the third week, students start to find out if they really can become butlers or not.
I'm your butler. Good evening, sir.
Go back.
It's very difficult here. It's very difficult. The course isn't easy at all. Good evening, sir.
Evening.
My name is David, and I'm your butler. May I offer you some... May I offer you some...
Do that again, David.
I have some problems, and I have to deal with them. Good evening, sir.
David is not just having difficulty with the course, he also misses his friends and family back home.
I miss my girlfriend very much. She's giving me support on the phone. I just talked to her last night, and things are okay and everything. And yes, I wish I was there right now.
There are a lot of secrets to being a good butler. For example, did you know you can iron a newspaper to make it look nice and avoid leaving ink everywhere? Ivor Spencer does, and he teaches the class how to do it.
That's probably the only time the butler has to read the newspaper. Yeah, if you see a burnt newspaper, you know that the butler's very interested.
Sometimes butlers need other unusual skills. For example, they might need to deal with unwelcome guests. These butlers will be ready. Butlers must also learn how to recognize quality products, or the finer things in life. From the best tobacco pipes
It's not just a piece of wood, it's a piece of art.
to expensive shoes. To, of course,
Anyway, welcome to the House of Merton Chandon.
champagne.
Santé. To champagne.
Graduation day arrives.
David, you've come a long way. We appreciate it.
Everyone gets their certificates, even David. Afterwards, the students have a small party.
Good health, everybody.
I did it.
Before they came here, these young men and women drove buses, worked with computers, or worked in restaurants or shops. Now, they are part of a very old English tradition. The Ivor Spencer School for Butler Administrators has done its job well.